everybody! Today's video I'm going to be giving you guys tips and tricks on how to go longer between hair washes or how to wash your hair less. Today I am on third day hair, meaning I did not wash my hair today or yesterday, but I washed it the day before yesterday. So if you want to know some tips and tricks to help you on your hair journey, then just keep on watching. Before I get too far into the tips and tricks, I do want to let you guys know the main reason that I go without washing my hair every day. So the number one reason that I skip washing is for the condition of my hair to improve, as well as my scalp. The more you wash your hair, it is in that brittle stage of when it's wet and damp, and it has more elasticity and is more prone to breakage. So that is the main reason why I do not personally like to wash my hair every day, as well as having to blow dry my hair every day. So you're putting more heat styling into it, as well as washing and using more products on it, which is also not super great for your hair. So the longer you can go in between washes, usually the better. So let's say that it is a Sunday and I wash my hair. I will not wash it on Monday or Tuesday, or maybe even Wednesday, but I will for sure wash it Wednesday or Thursday. So I end up washing my hair about 2 times a week, sometimes 3, just depending, but I do not do every other day like I used to do, and I will get into that in just a second. So the main reason that I got to this point was training my hair to not become as oily as it once was. And the number one thing that I have to say about that will help you guys is washing your hair 2 times when you do wash. The first time you're going to be removing buildup and product on your hair, and the second time is when you will actually be cleansing your scalp. So if you're only washing your hair 1 time, and you are still noticing that your hair is getting oily at the end of the day or the next day, that might be the reason. So try washing your hair 2 times. Just like when you remove your makeup and then you go ahead and cleanse your skin, it's the same for your hair. You want to remove everything that is on the top layer, and then you can go in and actually cleanse your scalp. The second thing I recommend to do is using a good leave-in product or serum on the ends of your hair, but avoiding it on your scalp area. That will help keep your ends smooth, tangle-free, and really help for styling. And then we go into number 3, which is using less product like mousse, gels, hairsprays. Things like that will also really help the longevity of your hair. The more product you're building up on top, the more heavy and oily your hair will probably be. So using less products will also help, as long as you're using a good leave-in and maybe a dry shampoo and a very light hold hairspray. That will also help, especially on the first day you wash as well as the second day, depending on how long you're going between washes. Usually on the day before I'm going to wash my hair, I go ahead and do some sort of updo style, and I can actually use more hairspray and things like that. But on that first day that you clean your hair, and then maybe the second day or whatever it is that you're doing, I would recommend using the least amount of product as possible, just so there is not a heavy buildup on your hair. That goes into the 4th tip I have, which is using dry shampoo on the day that you wash as well as the days following. The reason I like to use dry shampoo on the same day that I wash is to prevent the oil from being able to build up, and I've noticed that when I started doing that, I could really extend the days that I was not washing my hair because my hair was not getting as oily. So if you're somebody that does not use dry shampoo, I highly recommend looking into it. I like the one by GK Hair as well as the Redken Pillow Proof, but I know that there are great cheaper options as well, such as Batiste, and I have heard people say they like the Dove one as well. So looking into a good dry shampoo and using it every single day will really help the longevity of your style and reducing oil on your scalp as well. The 5th tip I have is start to wash your hair every other day instead of just trying to extend it right off of the bat. The thing that I did was wash my hair and then I didn't wash it, then I would wash it the next day and then I wouldn't wash it the next day. So going every other day to start is the best way to do that. You almost have to train your hair to not get a buildup on it, as well as train your scalp to not produce a lot of oil. The main reason your scalp produces oil is to almost protect it. So going in and training it every other day is the best thing to do at first, and then as soon as your hair is sort of trained, you can go in and extend those days a little bit longer. But when you are first starting out, I definitely recommend just trying every other day using dry shampoo and those tips first, and then you will probably have more success in training your hair to be washed less. And a tip that goes right in with that one is also styling your hair in different ways. So buns, braids, ponytails, things like that that will really help your hair look better on the second day so it does not look matted to your head. Those are things that helped me when I was first training my hair. I would just style it different on the second day, and then I didn't notice the buildup and heaviness on my scalp. So I recommend just styling your hair differently, and you probably won't be as bugged out by having oily hair. Sixth tip I have is going and extending it even further once your hair is actually trained, and you will almost know when that time comes. Your hair won't look as oily, it'll almost feel clean even on that second day. And even today my hair is third day hair. I have not washed it in 2 days and it doesn't feel awful at all. I can move it around, it does not feel a buildup on my scalp. I can go in and my hair does not feel oily and my scalp does not feel oily or have a buildup on it. So you will almost know that going every other day when your hair is trained, your hair will just feel almost as if you did wash it that day. So once your hair is trained, you can go ahead and add another day in between washing and kind of go from there. And the seventh and last tip I have is not going any longer than about 4 days. And the main reason I say that is because your hair and scalp does have a buildup on it from product, dry shampoo, and actual like grease that is still there. And if you have clogged hair follicles, it can cause a lot of problems such as dry scalp, dandruff, and actually hair loss as well as acne on your scalp. So being able to remove all of that, it usually is around that 4-day mark. If you are somebody that can go a whole week and you don't have any problems, that is perfectly fine. But I do not recommend personally going any further than that because the more buildup you get on your scalp, it really can cause extreme issues, especially the shedding, because your hair follicle is so clogged that it cannot continue to grow properly, which can actually result in hair loss. So just keep that in mind. If you are somebody, like I said, that can go longer, that is perfectly fine, but just remember that you really should not go an extended amount of days. The main purpose of this is not to see how long you can go without washing your hair. The main reason is just trying to wash your hair less. So just keep that in mind, that it doesn't necessarily mean the longer you go, the better it is for your hair, because if your scalp is not in good condition, that means your hair will not be in good condition. So just keep that in mind as well. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around and subscribe. For any video requests, please leave those down below. I always like to do videos that you guys want to see. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye everybody.